Hi, and welcome back to another Love Island USA Season 7 review. So today we're going to be reviewing the latest 2 episodes of Love Island USA, which I believe is episodes 17 and 18. So in the first episode, everyone's recovering from Hannah and Jeremiah's departure. Bye-bye, dearly beloved. We'll miss you, not really. Jeremiah maybe a little bit because he was interesting. Hannah, not at all. She was boring to me. Toodles. Taylor and Orlandria still not having any chemistry. One thing that pissed me off that episode, Orlandria set up a date for Taylor talking about, I want to reciprocate how much you've done for me. What has he done for you? Everything that he has done is because Ace has told him to. He is not. He hasn't done shit of his own fruition. So that was kind of pissing me off a little bit. They bring the Islanders down for what seems to be a challenge, and boom, surprise! It's not really a challenge. So they have the boys blindfolded and have headphones in, and our queen Ariana Madix comes up with her cue cards, and she basically announces Casa for the girls. And so the girls pack their bags and they go to Casa. Casa. Okay. Now, I do think Hannah would have been interesting in Casa because she moved on fast. Like, you'll see how fast she moved from Charlie to Pepe. And now she's gonna move from Pepe to one of the other boys. That would have been interesting. So at Casa, we see the guys. They're pretty cute. And so basically both villas have a kissing challenge. Taylor somehow ends up pulling the 2 pretty black girls. I don't see how that works, but hey, whatever. Maybe they're playing the game because they know that he's not happy in his couple. I mean, it's smart, but I'm just not here for it personally. TJ ranks everybody so low. And this is where Vanna comes in. I feel so bad for her, that girl, because she didn't do nothing but go on the show and try to find love, and everybody is on social media dragging the dog out of her looks. Okay? That's sad. I guess because she's had like a lot of plastic surgery. Like, she visibly looks like she's had a lot of plastic surgery. And it's so sad. I can't imagine having basically all of America dog me for my looks. Especially at the age of 21. Like, I was already insecure at 21. But anyways, she goes after Ace. Ace seems pretty disinterested. So she moves on to pursuing TJ within the villa. Meanwhile, at Casa Amor, Zach ends up coupled up with Orlandria. Huda ends up with this black guy. To me, he's the least attractive of the bunch, just in the face reason. But he's tall and he's got body, so I mean, I ain't against it. Amaya is single and TJ are single. And they're gonna have a dumping the next night. Now, basically what happens throughout the entire thing, Zach and Orlandria have really good conversation, but Orlandria is just not giving anybody any energy because she's trying to be loyal to Taylor. Meanwhile, Taylor is trying to give people his last name. It's so sad. Orlandria deserves so much more. She truly does. with somebody who wants to be with her. And anyways, we're just gonna get down to the nit and grit. Ain't nobody worry about this. Amaya is pursuing Zach, who is coupled up with Olandria, and she's playing on. She's running game, and I understand. She's doing everything to get her a man, and I respect it because that's the name of the game. Especially only have 24 hours to get to know these people and then be potentially dumped from the island. That's crazy. Casa is supposed to be a good time. Everybody's supposed to be in abundance. But no. People getting dumped. I mean, I wasn't mad when it was the boys getting dumped, but a girl gotta go too? No way. No way. I like the way that they're doing Casa this year. But if my girl Lindry goes, so do these videos, because I'm not watching that shit. I might watch the last episode and that's it. Maybe for Shelly, because I do like Shelly, but Lindry is my favorite. Okay, so now we're getting back into it. Amaya has been pursuing the men. Olandria sitting up here acting stupid, mentioning Taylor and every other conversation. She's closed off. It's just so annoying because they didn't even close off their relationship, so why is she acting closed off? Y'all not closed off? So then why are you acting closed off? So you cut back to Taylor. He acting like he don't know who Olandria is. Like he was never even. Like that was never even an option or something. He's acting completely insane. Like he has lost his mind and bumped his head. And it's very disturbing. It's very disturbing and sinister what Taylor was doing and not doing. Anyways, Taylor ends up making a stronger connection with Clark, and then you got Coco who ends up making a stronger connection with Ace. So at the recoupling, basically what happens is Amaya ends up stealing Zach away from Olandria. Because Olandria was a chicken head and decided to stay loyal to Taylor and didn't even give the other guys a chance. She is now single, vulnerable, and dumped from the building. When I tell you I was bawling my eyes out, me and Huda and Shelly were on the floor crying, bro. My little sister was looking at me like I'm crazy. I was crying. No way. She deserves so much better, but it's like at the same time, like she doesn't want it for herself because she's too much of a freaking chicken head to realize that you don't give your loyalty to a man who has not given it to you. Why are you being loyal to him for? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? That is what pissed me off. Why are you being loyal to somebody? You don't owe that man nothing. You don't owe that man anything. But honestly, that's it. What you being loyal for? And he's over here talking about, I'm basically treating this like in day one. So I was bawling my eyes out, man. Rip Olandria. And then Nick gets sent home. Nick, this whole time, has been appreciating this girl. I think her name is Jalen. She has type 1 diabetes, and they kind of bond over that because he's a nurse. And he's like, I'm like, I'm listening. I'm like, first of all, your job. What if they hear this? They're going to be like, you're trying to, because that type 1 diabetes, that diabetes medication is expensive. So, I mean, if I was her, I'd be the girl up, they hook the sis up. But you ain't worried about your job here. You talking about you can hook her up or something? What that mean? What you mean by that? You You got a 5-figure discount or something? Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. But I'm just saying, your future employees can see that. You don't have no control of whether it's deleted or not. That's the crazy part. And I don't think that he liked her. I think he was just running game. And I think she actually genuinely liked him. But her and Austin's connection just felt more authentic. She seemed more of a fan of Austin. Like if you would have put me in a room with Jesse Williams and I had to pretend I didn't know who Jesse Williams is, I feel like that's how I would act. I told her, you're so funny. So it didn't feel as authentic, and I guess she just ended up sticking to Austin. For whatever reason, we was ready for Austin. Everybody's been ready for Austin to go, and he's just been there like a bump on the. He's just been there, like, dang, we can't get rid of him. He's like a rose. You can't get rid of those. Once you got him, you're stuck with him. But yeah, Nick ends up leaving, which is so sad. And I'm like, how are they taking off the people recognition? As soon as Nick gets out of the villa, there's a black Jeep pulls up. Guess who opened the door up and says, hurry up, get in, come on. Olandria, what? Nicolandria, stand up! Stand proud and stand strong. Our ship is leaving the docks. Our ship is leaving the docks! Oh my God! I am so excited. I hope that they end up together. Oh my God. You know how insane that would be? You know how insane that is? 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 Like, oh my God. The People's Princess movie. And I was like, they can't get rid of People's Princess. And they did it. Oh my God. People thought that they were going to keep Jeremiah, like bring Jeremiah back. No, what would be the point? He doesn't have a strong connection with anybody. Andrea has moved on just as bad, like just like that, which is fair because she's only known man for a day. So I would she move on just as fast. Like, yeah, y'all. I understand y'all think that the Islanders made their own choice by sending him home, but I get that y'all think that it's unfair. But at the end of the day, for one, it's good TV. For two, it's a competition, and he was a competitor. Unlike maybe someone like Austin, who isn't really a competitor. Like, I would keep in Austin and TJ to the end if I was playing because they're not really competitors. TJ over here, like, giving everybody 3s and 4s on the kisses. Basically trying to make the girls feel that, and then Austin has been moping around the villa this entire time. Ever since he lost Shelly, that's it, Shayla. He can't get her out of his mind. So ever since he lost Shelly to Ace, he has not been the same. I don't think he ever will recover as long as we see him on television. But I guess it is what it is. So I would keep them two on there if I was competing, because no one's really who's gonna root for somebody like that? Who's gonna root for people like that? I know I wouldn't if I was America, so I'm gonna keep them in, and especially since they don't have strong connections, keep them in. Take Jeremiah out because he has the fan base for being an OG guy, and two, he's obviously shown that he's willing to stick in a relationship even if it's not a good one, just to make it to the end basically, unless they're forced to break up, and then he might reconsider. So yeah, what did y'all think about the episode? Just, comment, like, and subscribe, and tell me what y'all thought about the episode. I know today's review was not that good. I am so sorry, y'all. I gotta start back writing little notes or something so I can remember the details of what I wanted to talk about. But that kind of ruins the experience for me because I want to be at the edge of my seat, but I guess when I have commercial breaks, I'll just jot down a couple of things here and there that I want to talk about. But I promise you, you're not missing anything. Like the conversation that, what was her name? Huda and whoever the guy she's coupled up with, those two conversations was terrible. Oh my God, like, ew. He kept saying, if I'm, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Oh my God, it sounded like listening to Patrick, the fucking star. Like, my God, do you not know? Like, I understand. Like, me talking to y'all, I'm talking to y'all like I'm talking to a homegirl. So, I mean, I understand to an extent, talking stupid, but at some point, you have to have a type of vocabulary. You can't just keep on saying, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Let's use our entire vernacular. Like, let's think about this. What is this verbiage that he's using? Like, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. I wanted to die listening to their freaking conversation. It was so boring. Yeah. So, and it's like stuff like that. I don't want to write that down. I could actually be fine not remembering how boring and stupid that conversation was. But I mean, luckily for our girl Huda, it seems like he likes a little bit of crazy. So maybe he'll be able to handle Huda. Maybe he'll be the only one able to handle Huda. Hurricane Huda, as they say. So we'll see. I think Sierra and Zach with the K are having, their connection is pretty good. And it's really interesting because him and Nick look alike. Apparently he's a Zionist, but I mean, I don't know nothing about that. But he's like a tall, he looks like Nick. I don't know if I like his hair. I like that it looks healthy and full. And he's got the curls popping. But I feel like it's a little too long. Or it's like in an awkward length where it's not long, but it's not short. Like, he needs to cut it. It's at an awkward length. I don't care for it. It's like a grown out bullet or something. So. But, he's handsome. Everybody on here is handsome. Shelly got the pick of the litter. And and she's already talking about how Chris is very similar to Ace. And so, oh my God. Are we gonna have any real couples? Like, what is this? Like, what are they gonna do when Casa Amor is over? Because I know Casa Amor usually lasts about a week. So what's gonna happen come Monday, bro? What's gonna happen on Monday? Are they gonna keep doing these fake eliminations, or are they gonna do real eliminations? I don't understand. But I'm excited. It's been good TV. I love that Love Island USA this season is completely different than the other seasons that I've watched. So I'm here for it. I feel like every season has been different this season. It's just a bunch of different people. I am surprised that there's no real couples like in the villa yet. Like, there's no love in the Love Island. It's Playboy Island, Playgirl Island. Daddy Island, like, hasn't really been any couples that have locked in for real. I think the people that were closest to closing off was Kevin and him. And we know how that ended. So, I mean, nobody else was really about to close off. Mason and Shelly took forever to get it together, so now they're going to take forever to close off. Sierra wanted to close things off with Nick. Nick is not being have a good thing and just lock in. He had to learn the hard way. That's why his blood got done. Now you see what it's like without your girl. Maybe you can appreciate her. And Journey's gone. So it's like, you might as well lock in with Sierra and then be like, she's a pretty girl. Y'all get along well. I like them together. But now that him and Olympia are on an adventure, I hope that they show Olympia how Taylor has been moving in that other villa. And I hope that Olympia ends up getting it. Okay, I hope, just give it a chance, bro. Please. We're up 10,000, bro. Please, just give us a little bit of something. Like, try. Have you been given a chance? Have you been trying? Like, no, please. I beg of you, try. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.